Imagine someone steps into a room, and it's like the whole place comes alive, as if a warm summer sun just chased away the shadows. Their smile radiates, their laugh pulls everyone in, and before you know it, you're feeling a little bolder, a little brighter, just because they're there. That's the magic of Leo energy, a vibrant, fiery force that feels like a spark igniting everything around it. Today, we're diving into something special, a celebration of the 12 incredible gifts that Leos share with the world, gifts that don't just belong to those born under this star sign but touch everyone who's ever been warmed by their glow. Whether you're a Leo yourself, have one in your life, or just find yourself drawn to that larger-than-life vibe, this is for you. Think about it for a second, haven't you ever met someone who makes every moment feel like it's part of some grand adventure, like life's a movie and they're the star? That's what Leos do, they turn the ordinary into something unforgettable, and we're going to unpack exactly how they pull it off. Over the next 40 minutes, we'll explore 12 distinct ways Leos light up our lives, from their heart-on-sleeve generosity to their knack for making you believe anything's possible. Each gift comes with a story, a little glimpse into that Leo spark, and maybe even a nudge to find a bit of that fire in yourself. So, picture yourself grabbing a cozy spot on the couch, maybe with a coffee or a cold drink, and let's take this journey together. Have you ever wondered what it is about Leos that makes them so magnetic, why their presence feels like a gift all on its own? Well, you're about to find out, because we're starting with the qualities that make them shine so bright they leave a mark on everyone they meet. By the time we're done, you might just see a little Leo in yourself, or at least feel inspired to borrow some of their fearless, joyful energy for your own life. Let's get started, because the world's a better place with Leos in it, and we're about to see why. 1. Radiant confidence, the kind of self-assured glow that makes a Leo stand out like a beacon on a stormy night. Imagine a bustling coffee shop where a Leo named Alex steps in, ordering their latte with a grin that seems to brighten the whole place, chatting with the barista like they're old pals, and somehow making everyone nearby feel a bit more at ease. I remember a time when Alex joined our trivia night team, and while we were all second-guessing our answers, they just leaned in, picked a choice with total certainty, and rallied us to trust our gut. It wasn't about being right, it was this effortless belief in themselves that made us all sit up straighter, laugh louder, and play harder. That's what Leos do with their confidence, they don't just carry it, they share it like a warm flame, lighting up everyone around them. It's as if they're saying, you don't need to be perfect, you just need to show up as you are, and that's enough. This gift pushes people to take risks, maybe signing up for that open mic or finally pitching an idea at work, because a Leo's boldness makes courage feel possible. Their confidence isn't loud or showy, it's generous, inviting others to step into their own strength. When was the last time someone's unshakable belief in themselves inspired you to take a leap, to try something you weren't sure you could pull off? That spark, that moment where you felt bigger than your doubts, that's the first treasure Leos offer the world, a reminder that confidence can lift us all. 2. Warm generosity, a quality that flows from Leos like a river, touching everyone in its path with kindness. I think of my cousin Lisa, a Leo who once spent her entire Saturday helping a friend move into a new apartment, hauling boxes, unpacking dishes, and even bringing over a pizza to make it a party. She didn't ask for a pat on the back, she just saw someone who needed a hand and jumped in with her whole heart. That's the beauty of a Leo's giving spirit, whether they're surprising you with a thoughtful gift, hosting a game night that feels like a holiday, or just listening when you need to spill your thoughts, they make you feel like you matter. This isn't about grand gestures, it's the small, steady ways they show up, like dropping off soup when you're sick or cheering you on at a marathon. Their generosity builds bridges, turning acquaintances into lifelong friends and making every gathering feel like home. It's a gift that doesn't stop with them, it inspires you to pass it on, maybe by helping a stranger or calling someone just to check in. When did someone's kindness catch you off guard, making your day feel brighter than you expected? That warmth, that sense of being wrapped in care, that's what Leos give so freely, a treasure that makes the world a softer place to land. 3. Creative passion, the electric energy Leos pour into everything they touch, turning life into a canvas bursting with color. I knew a Leo named Tara who could transform a simple dinner party into a masterpiece, mixing cocktails with flair, curating a playlist that got everyone dancing, and sketching little doodles on napkins just for fun. But it wasn't just about parties, at work she'd tackle boring spreadsheets with wild ideas, suggesting ways to make projects pop that no one else saw coming. That's a Leo's gift, they don't just create, they dive in with such enthusiasm it's like watching a kid discover paint for the first time. Their passion isn't limited to art or music, it's in how they dream up adventures, redecorate a room, or tell a story that keeps you hanging on every word. This energy pulls you in, making you want to try something new, maybe picking up a guitar you haven't touched in years or writing a poem just because. Leos show us that creativity isn't about being polished, it's about letting your heart lead, and that's a spark anyone can catch. What's something you've made or imagined that felt like pure joy, like you were tapping into your own magic? That urge to create, to play with possibilities, that's the vibrant gift Leos share, urging us all to live a little louder. 4. Fierce loyalty, the rock-solid devotion Leos bring to the people they love, standing by them like a sentinel no matter what. I'll always remember my friend Mark, a Leo who once cancelled a weekend trip just to sit with me after a tough breakup, listening to my rants over takeout, cracking jokes to make me smile, and never once checking his phone. That's how Leos are. When they're in your corner, they're all in, whether it's showing up for your big presentation, defending you when someone's out of line, or just being the first to call on your birthday. Their loyalty isn't just about being there, it's about making you feel like you've got a team behind you, no questions asked. This gift builds trust, creating bonds that feel unbreakable, like family you choose. It's the kind of devotion that makes you want to be a better friend, to show up for others the way they do for you. Leos don't waver, and that steadiness is a rare kind of strength in a world that can feel shaky sometimes. Who's that one person in your life who's never let you down, who's there through thick and thin? That anchor, that fierce commitment, that's what Leos give, a loyalty that holds us steady and reminds us we're never alone. 5. Infectious enthusiasm, the boundless zest Leos bring that turns any moment into a celebration. I think of my coworker Jenna, a Leo who could make a Monday morning team meeting feel like a pep rally, her eyes lighting up as she pitched ideas for a new campaign, getting us all so pumped we forgot we were running on coffee fumes. Whether she was planning a spontaneous happy hour or hyping up a group hike, her excitement was like a wave you couldn't help but ride. That's what Leos do, they find joy in the little things, a sunny day, a new song, a random road trip, and their energy spreads like wildfire, lifting everyone's mood. It's not about being loud, it's about seeing life as an adventure worth diving into, and they make you want to join the fun. Their enthusiasm reminds us to stop sweating the small stuff and embrace the moment, whether it's singing off-key in the car or trying a new taco truck just because. This gift is a wake-up call to live a little lighter, to find something to get excited about every day. When was the last time someone's excitement pulled you out of a rut, making you smile for no reason at all? That contagious joy, that knack for making life feel big and bright, that's what Leos share, a spark that keeps us going. 6. Natural leadership, the way Leos step up and guide others like a compass pointing true north. I'll never forget my friend Ryan, a Leo who volunteered to organize our town's charity 5K run, turning a chaotic mess of ideas into a smooth event that had everyone from kids to grandparents crossing the finish line with smiles. He wasn't barking orders, he was out there setting up cones, cheering on runners, and making every volunteer feel like their role was the key to success. That's what makes a Leo's leadership special. It's not about being in charge, it's about inspiring everyone to bring their best. They have this knack for seeing the big picture, rallying people around a shared goal, whether it's pulling off a family reunion or leading a team to crush a work deadline. Their energy doesn't demand followers, it creates teammates, making you feel like you're part of something bigger. This gift doesn't just get things done, it builds confidence in others, showing you what's possible when you work together. Leos lead with heart, and that warmth stays with you, urging you to step up in your own way, maybe by mentoring a coworker or planning a community event. When was the last time someone made you feel like you could contribute something amazing, like your ideas really mattered? That ability to unite and uplift, that's the leadership Leos share, a beacon that guides us all towards something great. 7. Bold authenticity, the fearless way Leos show up as themselves, like a song played at full volume with no apologies. I think of my colleague Maya, a Leo who walked into our office wearing a bright red blazer and mismatched sneakers, owning it with a grin that dared anyone to question her style. But it wasn't just her outfits, she'd share her wildest dreams in meetings, pitching ideas others might have kept quiet, and her honesty was like a breath of fresh air. That's a Leo's gift, they live so true to who they are that it's like they're giving you permission to drop the mask too. They don't hide their quirks or water down their passions, whether they're geeking out over a new sci-fi show or speaking up about what matters to them. This authenticity is magnetic, it draws people in, creating space for everyone to be real, flaws and all. It's the friend who encourages you to sing karaoke even if you're off-key, or the one who cheers when you finally admit what you really want out of life. Their gift makes you want to embrace your own weird, wonderful self, to stop worrying about fitting in. What's one thing you love about yourself that you don't always show the world? That freedom to just be, without judgment. That's what Leos offer, a bold reminder that your true self is more than enough. 8. Joyful optimism, the sunny outlook Leos carry that's like a warm breeze on a chilly day. I remember my neighbor Tom, a Leo who, after a big storm knocked out power for our street, didn't gripe like the rest of us. He grabbed a flashlight, fired up his grill, and turned it into an impromptu block party, joking that candlelight made the burgers taste better. His ability to find the silver lining wasn't naive, it was a choice to see possibility where others saw problems. That's how Leos roll. They look at a flat tire and call it a chance for a roadside adventure, or face a tough week with a belief that things will turn around. Their optimism isn't just for them, it's a gift they share, lifting spirits when you're stuck in a funk, reminding you that life's got more good up its sleeve. It's the coworker who points out what's going right on a bad day, or the friend who texts you a goofy meme when you're stressed. This hopefulness sticks with you, nudging you to focus on what's possible instead of what's broken. When was the last time someone's positivity pulled you out of a slump, making you believe tomorrow could be better? That light, that stubborn faith in brighter days, that's what Leos give, a spark of hope that keeps us moving forward. 9. Charismatic presence, the way Leos light up any space like a firework you can't look away from. I'll always remember my Aunt Claire, a Leo who could make a quiet Thanksgiving dinner feel like a blockbuster movie, telling stories about her road trips with such charm that even the kids put down their phones to listen. It wasn't just her words, it was her energy, the way she leaned in, laughed with her whole body, and made every person at the table feel like they were the only one in the room. That's a Leo's gift. They have this natural pull, not because they're trying to show off, but because they're so fully present, soaking up the moment and inviting you to do the same. Whether they're cracking jokes at a bar or giving a toast at a wedding, their charisma turns ordinary moments into memories you carry for years. This presence is a gift that makes you feel alive, like you're part of something special just by being there. It inspires you to show up fully too, to engage with the people around you instead of scrolling through life. Who's that person in your life who makes every hangout unforgettable, who makes you feel truly seen? That magic, that ability to make the moment matter, that's what Leos share, a charisma that turns life into a celebration. 10. Courageous heart, the fearless spirit Leos bring to every challenge, like a warrior charging into battle with nothing but grit and grace. I think of my friend Sam, a Leo who decided to quit a cushy job to start his own food truck, pouring every penny and ounce of energy into it despite everyone saying it was too risky. When things got tough, deliveries delayed, permits tangled, he didn't fold, he kept going, smiling through the stress and even helping other vendors along the way. That's what Leos do, they face life's curveballs with a bravery that's not about being unafraid but about moving forward anyway. Their courage isn't just for big leaps, it's in the quiet moments too, like speaking up when something's wrong or chasing a dream no one else gets. This gift inspires everyone around them, showing that fear doesn't get the final word, action does. It's the push you need to have that hard conversation, try for that promotion, or just keep going when life feels heavy. Leos make bravery look possible, like a muscle you can build. What's one time you pushed past fear to do something bold, even if it scared you silly? That strength, that heart that refuses to back down, that's what Leos offer, a courage that lights the way for us all. 11. Playful spirit, the joyful, childlike energy Leos bring that can turn any moment into a burst of fun, like a surprise splash of confetti on a gray day. I think of my friend Emily, a Leo who once showed up to a boring office potluck with a piñata she'd made herself, stuffed with candy and silly little prizes, and before long, even the grumpiest coworker was swinging a stick and laughing like a kid. It wasn't just about the piñata. Emily had this knack for finding joy in the smallest things, whether she was organizing an impromptu dance-off at a family barbecue or turning a rainy camping trip into a storytelling fest under a tarp. That's what Leos do, they carry a playful spark that reminds you life doesn't always have to be so serious, that there's room for silliness even when you're juggling a million grown-up responsibilities. Their playfulness is like an invitation to let go, to rediscover the thrill of a water balloon fight or the giggles that come from a bad pun. This gift doesn't just lighten the mood, it reconnects us to a part of ourselves we sometimes forget, the part that knows how to laugh without worrying who's watching. It's the nudge you need to prank a friend, try a goofy TikTok trend, or just smile at the absurdity of life. When was the last time you let yourself be totally silly, laughing so hard you could barely breathe? That freedom, that burst of pure fun, that's what Leos share, a playful spirit that makes every day a little sweeter. 12. Inspiring legacy, the final and perhaps most profound treasure Leos leave behind, a lasting mark woven from their passion, love, and fearless drive to live fully. I'll never forget my high school drama teacher, Miss Harper, a Leo whose energy filled every rehearsal with possibility, pushing us to pour our hearts into every line, not for applause but because she believed stories could change the world. Years later, I ran into a classmate who said Ms. Harper's encouragement inspired her to become a playwright, and I realized that's what Leos do, they plant seeds that grow long after they're gone. Whether it's a parent like my friend's dad who coached Little League with such heart that his players still talk about his lessons, or someone famous like a performer who radiates joy on stage, Leos leave footprints that echo. Their legacy isn't about fame, it's about the way they love fiercely, chase dreams boldly, and lift others along the way, creating ripples that touch lives they'll never meet. This gift challenges us to think about our own impact, to live with intention so we, too, can leave the world a little brighter. What kind of mark do you want to leave behind, something that lingers in the hearts of others? That's the beauty of Leos, they show us how to shine so vividly that our light keeps glowing, inspiring everyone to live a little bigger, love a little deeper. So here's to Leos, the human sunbeams who share these 12 gifts with us, reminding us to embrace life's wild, wonderful ride. Let's carry a bit of their fire forward, starting today, and make our own moment sparkle. As we come to the end of our journey through the 12 gifts Leo shares with the world, it's like stepping back from a bonfire that's warmed us through and through, leaving us glowing with a little more light than we had before. We've walked through the brilliance of their confidence, the way it pushes us to stand taller, and felt the embrace of their generosity, a reminder that kindness can ripple far beyond a single moment. We've danced with their creative passion, laughed with their playful spirit, and been steadied by their fierce loyalty, each gift a thread in the vibrant tapestry Leos weave around us. I think of all the Leos in my life, like my buddy Mike who turned a dull road trip into a sing-along adventure, or my mom's friend Linda who always knows how to make a holiday gathering feel like a blockbuster event, and I realize their magic isn't just in what they do, it's in how they make us feel, alive, seen, inspired. These gifts aren't locked away for Leos alone, they're invitations for all of us to tap into our own spark, to lead with heart, to chase joy, to be brave even when the odds feel stacked against us. Imagine if we each borrowed a piece of that Leo fire, maybe by smiling at a stranger, taking a chance on a dream, or just choosing to find the good in a tough day, what kind of world could we build together? So as we leave this moment, let's carry their lessons forward, not just today but every day, letting their warmth remind us that life's meant to be lived big, bold, and full of love. What's one way you'll shine a little brighter tomorrow, one small step to honor the Leos who show us how it's done? Thank you for joining me on this celebration of Leo's gifts. Here's to making every day a little more radiant, just like they do.